Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 4 all new Patriotic Decor DIYs. Each project is super easy and affordable to create. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Now let's go ahead and get right into it. For the first DIY today, I'm going to be taking this love sign that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to use like the same concept that it already has, but just switch it up into a patriotic style. So the first thing I did was take some black paint, which the one I'm using is from Waverly in the color ink, and I just painted over all 4 sections where you could see the letters and the wreath, because I am going to be painting the Waverly chalk paint in the color ivory right over top, and it's just going to take less coats of the ivory if I just paint them all black first. So once I have that painted on, I then realized that the frame part just pops right off. So I popped that right off and then continued painting, and it was just so much easier than to try to be careful around all of those little window frames. So I got that all painted, and then the frame part, I just used some red chalk paint and painted the entire frame. Then for all 4 sides of the box part of my frame, I painted that blue, and then it was time to just put that frame portion back over top of the ivory section that I have painted, and to do that, I just used some hot glue. Then I'm going to be using this stencil from Amazon. It came in like a patriotic stencil set, and I am going to be cutting each one of the letters and the heart out separately so that it's just easier for me to use them separately in each section of my sign. So in the top left hand corner, I just taped down the L stencil so that it wouldn't move around, and then I used a blue color to stencil the L on. Then once I had that on, I noticed that the heart actually didn't even fit in the frame, so I had to think of something else to do, and I ended up just using one of these unfinished wooden hearts, and I'm just going to be stenciling that onto the wooden heart. I lined up the stencil on the wooden heart and just taped it down, and then where I'm going to be needing to paint blue is in the top left-hand corner of the heart. So I just kind of moved this stencil back and then painted that blue, and then once that was dry, I then just taped the top portion of the stencil down so that it would stay in place, and then I used my ivory colored chalk paint to stencil the hearts on top of the blue color. I then removed the stencil, and I'm painting the rest of the heart red, and then once the red color was dry, I reattached the stencil, and now I'm going to be painting the ivory color over all of those open lines to create the stripes for my flag. After I have all of the lines painted, I'm then removing the stencil and then moving on to the letters V and E. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the V in the lower left-hand square and then E on the lower right-hand square. So once I had those stenciled on, I then just hot glued my flag heart on the right-hand side. And this is what it looks like all finished. I think it is so cute. It was super easy to do, and it goes perfect on a tabletop or shelf. Next up is a DIY number 2, and for this one, I'm going to be making over this stool. I actually got this at a thrift store a couple of years ago, and I redid it in one of my videos a few years ago, but I just don't use it, and I thought it would be really cute if I made it over a patriotic style. So here I'm going to be painting the entire stool with my folk art chalk paint in the color Red Cardinal, and I did have to do a couple different coats of this paint. Then I'm going to be using this flag stencil. This one again came from Amazon, and I'll try to have those linked down below if they're still available. But I'm just taping that stencil to where I'm going to have the stars in the top left-hand corner, and I went around with some blue paint around where there's the edge of like where the stars are going to be, and then I took the stencil off and then painted that rectangle all blue. Once I had it all painted blue, I then put the stencil back on, and then I just used my ivory colored paint from Waverly to stencil on all of the stars. I waited for the paint to completely dry before removing the stencil. Then because my stencil's stripes were not long enough, I had to create my own. And here I'm just going to be using some masking tape to do that. My painter's tape that I had was a little bit too thick, and this masking tape was actually a little bit too thin. So I had to create my own size that I needed for my stripes. So I ended up just kind of overlapping 2 pieces of the masking tape to get the size that I needed. And here I'm just making my stripes, and then once I have them spaced the way I want them to be, I'm just using that ivory chalk paint from Waverly and painting out my stripes. Now that I have all of my stripes made, I wanted to give this piece some more distressing, so I went in with that ivory colored paint on a chip brush and just painted that around all of the edges, and then just dry brushed whatever was left on my brush over the top and then around the edges and all of the legs. And that was it for making over the stool. I think it turned out so cute, and I know that I'll be using it so much more now that I have it in a patriotic style. Now moving into DIY number 3, I'm going to be making over this piece that I just recently got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. And what's great is the word kitchen is also the same amount of letters as the word America. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is just removing the top knot that's on this piece, and then I'm able to then remove the beads and all of the blocks right off of that jute strand. But I am going to be keeping that jute strand because I am going to be reusing it. So once I have all of them off, I'm then going to be painting the fronts where all of the black letters are with my black colored chalk paint, and this is just gonna make the letters kind of disappear when I start painting my other colors on. So for 4 of the blocks, I'm painting them with a red paint, and then for the remaining 3, I'm painting them with a blue paint. I'm then using these unfinished wood letters from Hobby Lobby to spell out the word America. I'm then painting them with a white paint marker. Once the paint was dry, I'm then using some hot glue to attach the letters to the blocks. I started with the red block first and attached the A and then the M to a blue block, and then just switched between the red and blue blocks. Once I had all of my letters attached, I then used that tasseled jute strand that was originally on this piece and then just restrung it through all of the blocks and the beads. And this is the piece all finished. It was so easy to do, and you could hang it in so many different places. Now for DIY number 4, this is the final DIY in today's video. I'm going to be making over this Love Lives Here sign that I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and I just don't ever use it anymore. So first thing I'm doing is just using some painter's tape to paint off one of the slats, and for the top one, I'm going to be painting that with the red cardinal colored chalk paint from Folk Art, and then I'm also going to be painting the bottom slat the same color. Underneath the top red stripe, I'm going to be making an ivory colored stripe. So here I'm just painting that. And then the middle stripe, I'm going to be adding another red one. And then underneath the middle red one, of course, I'm going to be adding another ivory stripe. So here you can see I'm just using the red and white to create stripes on this entire piece. And once I have those painted, I'm then going to be adding a 3-inch unfinished wood round. This one I'm just going to be painting with the ivory colored paint. And then I did have another piece that I got from Joann Fabrics. This one says red, white, and blue, and I'm going to be painting the entire piece blue. I then wanted to add some distressing, so I'm using some of the ivory paint on a chip brush and just going over the entire piece. And then I did add a little bit of brown paint just to kind of make it look more rustic around the entire piece, and then also around the edges of the ivory colored wood round. Once I have that all painted, I'm using some hot glue to attach the red, white, and blue round on top of the ivory round. Then I'm just going to be hot gluing those two right in the center of my stripes. And this is the piece all finished. Super simple, really easy to do, and I think it would be perfect on a tiered tray or tabletop. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I hope that you will consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great 4th of July.